Hey, truth seekers, welcome back. Zach here. It's Wednesday, May 24th, 2017, and as per usual, I'll be on Truth Frequency Radio this evening, have the weekly show every Wednesday night, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. on the West Coast, 9 p.m. to midnight if you're on the East Coast. If you're in between, you know your time zone, hopefully. We're going to cover all of the week's headlines, plus more. Some of the highlights of the show, we'll be talking about Donald Trump's visit with the Pope and why this really has me eyeballing the date June 3rd. We might have a new president as soon as June 3rd, 10 days after this meeting with the Pope, May 24th, a very specific date. We'll talk about that in the show. Been talking about this meeting with the Pope all month. It happened today. One of the big headlines, Sean Spicer got left out. I thought, what's the riddle here with Sean Spicer, really? And I had to take a look at his birthday, and I noticed he was born September 23rd. You might recall in 2015, that was the big day that Pope Francis met with Barack Obama at the White House. It's the 266th day of the year, Pope Francis, the 266th Pope. Date's written 23/9, kind of like 239, the 52nd prime number. Pope equals 52, President 52, White House 52, Government 52, Authority 52. If you never listened to my radio show before, it's called the Gematria Effect. We talk about how the news is scripted by the numbers, how this world is a big New World Order puppet show. And if you have questions or complaints or anything else on your mind, you're welcome to call into the show. The number to call in, 213-233-3998. The link to the show will be down below, truthfrequencyradio.com. So we'll be talking about the Pope tonight. Of course, we'll be talking about the false flag at the Manchester Arena. They're reporting 119 injured. Earlier in the day before that happened, I explained how Donald Trump was on his 9/11 reunion tour and to expect another false flag. Then we get one by the exact numbers I'm talking about. Talk about all that. They're now saying the bomber at the concert had a brother. Where have we seen this before? Boston Marathon bombing brothers. Brussels, Belgian bombing brothers. Now we got the Manchester Arena bombing brothers. And of course, it's all a tribute to the brotherhood that is Freemasonry. Some really funny stuff with the reporting surrounding the death of this girl, Georgina Calendar. 62 weeks to the day of her death, she posted Instagram about the song Dangerous Woman. Dangerous Woman in Gematria sums to 62. Supposedly, the bomb went off while Dangerous Woman was being sung. The attack came 62 days after the last false flag in the UK. Of course, the word Mason equals 62, and here we are under the May sun. Also, you might have missed this headline this week. We'll talk about this in the show and more. Prince's estate will be split between his 6 siblings. This announcement came on the 13-month anniversary of his death. Makes me think of the 13-moon calendar. The word moon has Gematria 57 like entertainer. Prince dead at 57 like his girlfriend Vanity, like Charlie Murphy this year in April. Anyhow, when you write out 6, it sums to 52. Also, with regards to this being on the 13-month anniversary of his death, this decision about the 6 siblings, 13 is the 6th prime number. 6 has Gematria 52 like prophecy. Prince said all we could go by in this world was prophecy. They opened up his house as a museum on a date with 52 numerology, October 6th, 2016. 10/6, kind of like 106. The word prophecy, also 106. Anyhow, he died at Paisley Park in Minnesota. Whole lot of 52. His death connected to the Super Bowl. We just saw Chris Cornell pass at 52. Chris Cornell is the moon in the ritual that will be the solar eclipse coming up later this year. We talked about this week. We'll review it during the show. Headlines just today. People charging $2,000 in Oregon where the solar eclipse is going to begin. I think this is fictitious reporting. Tributes to the eclipse. 2000 has Gematria of 137, the 33rd prime. Oregon, the 33rd state, the word Eclipse 33, the name Chris 33, Rockstar 33, his final show on the 137th day of the year, dead at the MGM Grand Casino 137. We'll talk about the death of Chris Cornell in case you haven't seen my videos this week. But this story definitely reminded me of what was coded into the reporting surrounding his death. And then we'll also talk about why the Cavs should advance to the NBA Finals tomorrow night, May 25th. More than a month ago, I said the Eastern Conference Finals would be Cavs and Celtics, and the Cavs would win. I thought it would go to Game 7. I thought LeBron James would win in Boston. He could still end up winning in Boston, but I'm pretty sure he's going to win and advance to the finals in Game 5. We'll talk about that tonight. I'll link all these blog posts down in the description, but just come to my blog, freetofindtruth.blogspot.com. There's so much here that I cover. Keep up with everything, Truth Seeker. Tons of information. And the good news is the call board is going to be up, should be up from the start of the show. I haven't had it the last few weeks, so I'll take your calls early and often. Again, jot down the number 213-233-3998. 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. That's the start time. 3-hour show. And just in case you miss a show, you can always listen anytime for free after. If you write in truthfrequencyradio.com/Zachary Hubbard, that'll pull up my little page. All the archived episodes are here. You can only listen to the last archived episode, though. You have to be a paid-for member of Truth Frequency Radio to listen to older archives. But lots of good programs here. See you at the show, Truth Seeker.